to be unforgettable. You know, it's interesting because I heard this concept a while ago, and it's something that I think is so applicable. If you are an entrepreneur, if you are in network marketing, if you're in business for yourself, our goal is to really attract people to us. And everything that you want, all your dreams, all your goals, all your financial aspirations, all of that money is already there. The world has it in store for you, but it's sitting in the pockets of other people. So the more that we can build the likability factor, the more that we can have people, you know, not only know us, but also like us and trust us, the more that we can help move them to a decision so they will happily and willingly exchange what they have with what you have, so that you can, you know, grow your dream, grow your vision, grow your future, and grow your bank account in the process. So likability, kind of important, right? So we're going to talk about 6 ways that you can be unforgettable. And let me tell you, one of my favorite ways to be unforgettable is to make people feel good. You know, if you can connect with people and make them feel amazing because you're genuinely coming across that you care, because you're genuinely connecting with them, or one of my favorite ways, make them laugh. Like if you can do something, you know, a little different, a little out of the norm, you might catch their attention. And they might have a good time. I mean, have you ever put on one of these? I know it's a little ridiculous, but it's okay, right? Because it brings a smile to their face and it's something that they will remember. So the biggest thing is, of course, when you're trying to make someone feel good, you know, paying attention to them. What's important to them? What do they want to talk about? What matters in their world? And genuinely caring and having an interest is, you know, it's pretty important. So next time I want to see y'all grabbing your little ears or something like this so that you can do something that brings a smile to somebody's face, right? What about sending off good energy? So it's funny. I was at someplace recently. I don't remember exactly where I was at, but you know, have you ever been around someone and they have like really lousy energy and you can almost feel it at a distance, right? Like, maybe you're going through checkout and you see someone's up there with a cashier and they're haggling back and forth with them and there's just like negative energy coming off. Or let's say there's someone and they're like moving and grooving and they're just, I don't know, they're just having a great day. And you can sense really, really great energy coming off of them. Energy is really, really important. And people are in tune with our energy, right? People pay attention to, you know, what kind of energy we're sending off, whether it's great, like positive, hey, let's talk, let's have a great time energy, or whether it's more, you know, like rigid and stiff and not so much fun. So we gotta, you know, make them feel good, talk about what's important to them. Number 2 is, you know, make sure that we're sending off awesome energy. Make sure that we're, you know, putting off vibes that would attract people to us because we're fun and we're having a good time and we're just, you know, being someone that other people would want to be around. Number 3 is you got to stay in front of them. So if you are a business owner, you want people to want to do business with you, right? And staying in front of them is an awesome way to do that. Now, how can we do that? Well, if you have social media accounts, which we all do, right? We're all on it at this very moment. That is a great way. So how can you stay in front of people more often? What are things that you can post on social media that would maybe catch their attention? Maybe it would make them laugh. Maybe it would be something that would, you know, make them want to put a comment. Have you seen people that write posts and they put something up there like, hey, you know, I got this going on. What about you? Or maybe they'll say, hey, Android or Apple, I'm thinking about getting a phone, right? Like they post things that are engaging, right? So staying in front of the people that you know is important, right? Number 4 for our 6 ways to be unforgettable is literally be different. Do something different. Don't do what everybody else does, right? Like if we do what everybody does, we're going to get what everybody has. And if we want something better, if we want something that's a little above the norm, a little outside of the status quo, then we have to be different. Okay, so I'm going to share with you, I have a friend of mine, a mentor, a comrade who I have tremendous respect for. Okay, his name is Simon Chan. Maybe you know him. So I met Simon not too long after meeting him. You know, we just had a nice chat, nice conversation. And like maybe a week or 2 weeks later, I get a card in the mail that basically just says, hey, it was great to meet you, let's definitely stay in touch. And that was basically it. But like, who sends greeting cards? Nobody, right? So if we do something that's outside of the norm, if we do something that's a little bit different, then you're going to stand out. You're going to be unforgettable. And of course, he is absolutely unforgettable and now a dear friend. So that's one thing, right? What about, sending private messages to people? If you're on social media, you're connecting with them that way, send them a private message. Do something to connect with them that's a little bit different. How about, let's say you are out and about, and let's say you have a business like my buddy Lim, and you're going to go to a networking event, or maybe you're just doing something where you're going to need a physical business card. Having a business card that stands out. Oh, like this one. This one kind of looks like a $100 bill, but when you open it up, it's actually a business card from my buddy Tim, who is a real estate investor. So, that is something that will stand out. How about this? Here we are, we have this stack of cards. There's another card that stands out. And that's my card. And so let me tell you, this was something that we put together, and my husband's like, hun, your card cannot fit in with the rest. Your card needs to stand out. And so literally we made it, a random size so it stands out. Sometimes you'll see cards that are square, right? So they wouldn't fit on either end. Another great thing to stand out. What about gifts? Like if somebody does something nice for you, just like get the thank you card and send them a little something. I don't care. It could be like a little box of chocolates or just something to say thank you. Something to say, I appreciate everything that you've done. Just a little something like that. Do you think that maybe if you started doing some of these things that it maybe would make a difference in your business? Like maybe you would have more people that you would have in the hopper that are in your funnel, right? They're in your people you're contacting, your people you're following up with, that if you just did a little bit of these things to stay in touch with them, or a little bit of these things to send off that great energy, or to connect with them, to make them laugh, right? That maybe when it's time to circle back around, they would be more apt to say yes. Just curious. What do you think? Number 5 is another one. Show appreciation. So I have a couple of friends in particular, and every time I am with these people and I'm leaving their presence, we're like saying goodbye, we're parting ways, and they're like, you know what? I totally appreciate you. And they start saying why. And you know what? I don't know about you, but those are the kind of people I love to be around. It's like, oh, please tell me more, right? And so how can you show appreciation? Maybe you're just saying something like, hey, you know what? I really appreciate everything you've done, or I appreciate how you've helped me with this, or, you helped me with this great idea, or whatever. Tell them you appreciate them. You could be going to Starbucks, getting a coffee, or wherever you're at and about, and just let the person know, hey, I really appreciate you. You're at, a restaurant. Yesterday, my husband took me out to dinner. We had a great event during the day. We went out to dinner last night, and we had an amazing server, this waitress. She was awesome. Great personality. I was like, we're going to talk to this lady. Yep. But we just told her, hey, we appreciate you so much. You took such good care of us. She had a stellar personality. And it's funny when you tell someone something as simple as that, they light up like she lit up. It was awesome. So just let them know you appreciate them. And number 6 of our 6 ways to be unforgettable. Are you guys ready? Can we get a drum roll? All right. So number 6. If you can be like the person that they would want to become, you will be unforgettable. Have you ever met somebody that they were someone and you maybe only knew them for a short period of time, but you're like, you know what? They had some qualities that you could see right off the bat that you're like, wow, they really have it going on. I could learn from this person. I think that, there maybe could be a mentor to me in my life. Do you know what I'm talking about? So like maybe it's someone that you meet them and it could be a husband and wife and you see them and they've been together for 35 years. And you're like, oh, they have an amazing marriage, right? You're like, man, I want to be like them when I grow up, right? Or maybe you see someone and they're like this guy right here, my buddy Tim, okay? Superstar real estate investor, has got an info business as well. He's got a lot of different things going on. I'm like, this is a cool dude. Love to learn more about him, right? So what can you do? How can you be that stellar person? How can you be the mentor for somebody else? Someone that, when somebody meets you, when someone connects with you, there's just something about you that says, hey, I want to be like Angie. I want to be like Tony. I want to be like Lim. Like, there's something special about you that when that person meets you, they have something that they would want to learn from you. So those are my thoughts. I know I have many mentors that I've met, that I've come across, and I'm like, dude, this person is awesome. I will never forget them. They have left an imprint on me that I'm going to hold them in my memory forever. And when I need their product, when I need their service, when I need what they have, I will be calling. And I'm sure you will be too. And that's how we want people to be thinking about you when you're wanting to grow your business, when you're wanting to expand your team, when you're wanting to go to the next level. It's really about taking these 6 things that we talked about to be unforgettable, to increase your likability in the marketplace, connect with more people, serve more people, and give back in a way so that not only do those people win, but you win in the process. If you think you're going to use some of this, let me know. Drop a note, and maybe you got something. You're like, you know what? I like the business card idea. I'm definitely going to do that. Or, maybe at some point you're going to start weaving in that appreciation so that you're going to say, hey, I'm going to be that type of person when I know something and I notice somebody gave me awesome service, or I know I have a great friend in my life, I'm going to let them know, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And so right now, if you're at a spot in your life where, you like these likability factors and you're really ready to go the next level in your business, the next level in your life, the next level in, getting to the finish line. If you're a network marketer and you're finally ready for your breakthrough, you're finally ready to rank advance and go to the next level, then I have something that will help you. It specifically was designed and put together for people that, they're not settling for the status quo. They want more out of their life, and they're willing to do something about it. And I believe that is you. And so here's what you can do. You can click on the link that's listed here in the description. It's going to take you to a spot. You enter your email, and it will give you access to a special bonus training. And this is the 10-step process for finally rank advancing and receiving your breakthrough. So that's my free gift to you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been great spending time with you all. Hope you like the hair, like the pink hair. Hopefully that brought a smile to your face. But guys, if this was something that was valuable to you, let me know. Drop a comment. Feel free to tag or share with the people that you have in your team. And that is it. Take care. Be blessed. And I'll see y'all next time. For more great training and to receive your free bonus training, the 10-step process for getting out of your own way and finally rank advancing, visit summergeronimo.com.